It's your boy Reggiejaysneakz coming at you guys today with a new video. We're outside the Nike outlet. Gonna go ahead and check out the men's side, kids side, as well as the ladies side in the sneaker section. If you guys are ready for today's video, I think you guys go ahead and stop what you guys are doing. Drop a like right now on today's video, as well as hit subscribe and put the notification bell on so you guys can know when I drop a new video and when I'm dropping. But in the meantime, between time, let's go ahead and get straight and let's go. Alright, sneaker, we finally made it over to the men's section. We're gonna start off in the actual aisle of the men's section, show you guys what they had still on the wall. This was gonna be the Jordan section of the actual aisle. They had some Jordan 1 Zooms. This was like the utility one, so it had the bag on the front of the switch as well as on the back socket liner. You guys let me know if you guys like these. They only had a size 10, 11, and 11s and a half. They didn't really have too much smaller sizes or bigger, so those are pretty much sitting around, as well as they had a couple Air Jordan 1 mids in like the Chicago colorway. This one had the red toe with the white, as well with the white and red swoosh, different hits of black, and the other one that they guys had was red uppers with the black hits, and then you had the whiter outsole with the red bottoms. Those are pretty clean as well, but they're all mids. But I still want to go ahead and show you guys those sitting on the actual shelf as well, and this Nike outlet, and they did get additional 20% off as well on these sneakers. They also had the Air Jordan 11 IEs, the cool gray colorway, sitting over there as well. No, they're not called cool gray, but they look like cool gray, so we're gonna go ahead and call them what they look like. And they also had a few other Team Jordans, but we're not gonna get into those. So now just go ahead and jump over to the actual wall on the actual men's section. This one was to give an additional 20% off on all prices of the shoes that you guys found on the back wall, as well as, I know I said it was 20% off the shoes that we just showed, the Jordans, but those shoes are actually on the back wall in this video. But I want to go ahead and just let you guys know that some shoes that go on the back wall also goes in the aisle because they have overstock on those shoes. So make sure you guys go ahead and ask around if you guys maybe find some shoes in the aisle but don't find on the back wall. Sometimes they still will honor the sale, so make sure you guys go ahead and ask around because you guys never know. But go ahead and jump back into the actual wall section. As you guys see, we're gonna start off in the size 7 and work our way all the way up to the bigger sizes, then jump over to the actual women's and kids if it's anything worth taping over there, and end the video off in the heat section. So make sure you guys go ahead and stay tuned for the whole video so you guys can go ahead and see everything that we found today at this Nike outlet. As you guys already can see, we've been finding a few things here and there, but nothing too crazy standing out in the ordinary. You guys let me know so far if you guys have picked up anything from this video so far down in the comments down below. But we also ended up finding this Air Jordan 7 sitting around. They had a lot of sizes of this shoe, all the way from size 7 all the way up to size 13, sitting around for $169 plus additional 20% off. So those are pretty clean, actually sitting around as well. I know a lot of people don't really mess with the retro 7s, and then that colorway and that actual silhouette nobody really likes, so I wasn't surprised to actually see those Jordan 7s sitting around at the Nike outlet. But we also ended up finding some Vapor Maxes, as well as, if you guys don't remember, we found these same LeBron 20s over at Ross for $50, and as you guys can see, they still have them in here retail for $200. But you guys do get the box. But if you think about taking the box away and still finding that pair of shoes, it still is a good find for $50. So make sure you guys let me know if you guys have found any of those LeBron James sneakers down in the comment section down below at your local Ross for the $50, because I know a lot of people was finding those once we start finding them out there on our video. So make sure you guys go ahead and let me know if you guys find any of those shoes down in the comments down below, because I love to go ahead and get you guys' feedback, as well as let you guys know that I know I'm probably not in your city, but make sure you guys go ahead and still check out your city, whether it's a Nike outlet, Ross, Burlington, or whatever, because most outlets and Rosses and Burlingtons kind of get the same things. Certain things that you don't get, it be like returns and stuff like that you can't really, put your finger on to get a lot of inventory on. But at the same time, we still have a lot of stuff that's actually sitting on the back wall that I'm showing you guys now in different outlets. So make sure you guys go ahead and double check your store if you guys like any of these shoes, because they probably more likely running the same sale. And if you guys do find anything great, make sure you guys go ahead and tag me on my Instagram. It's Reggiejaysneakz. I have all that stuff down in the description box below. If you guys like it to use any other social media rather than just Instagram, let me know. Follow me on social media right now. I have all that stuff down in the description box below again. But let's go ahead and jump right back into the actual finds. As you guys see, we're moving up. We're already in size 9. Found a good variety of sneakers, but nothing too crazy. We found some Dub Zeros and the actual blue and white and black colorway, as well as we end up finding a black, white, and red colorway. Both of them going for the same for under $100. As you guys seen, the baby blue colorway or blue colorway was going for $124, and then the actual black, white, and red colorway was going for $94. But you guys still get the additional 20% off of the back wall find. So this one was pretty decent, but still an easy pass to me. We found some more Jordan 1 mids. These we've been finding periodically at the Nike outlet from here and there. They only have like 1 or 2 sizes, but this one they did have a few sizes from 9.5 going up to size, I think it was 10.5 on those Air Jordan 1 mids. So if you guys like those, make sure you guys go ahead and pop over into your Nike outlet, because they probably out there sitting on the back wall or sitting on the shelf. But we also end up finding some Nike Zoom Flight 95s size 10. This colorway I haven't seen before, so I decided to go ahead and show you guys those. We've been finding Flight 95s and a couple of our finds going to Nike outlet. So I want to go ahead and show you guys those, since we haven't seen any of those colorways before on the channel. They also have some KDs, and I want to show you guys these KDs, because we do be finding these at Burlington as well as in Ross, so you guys can go ahead and see what Nike outlet is actually charging for them, which is just $89. And I think Ross and Burlington be having them in there for around $30 to $40. So it's still not bad if you guys want to go ahead and resell them, or to keep them for personal. Also, as you guys see, we found this Zion Air Jordan 2 at the Burlington in our last previous haul, which was in the maroon colorway, not that red colorway. But as you guys seen, they still had them sitting on the shelf at this Nike outlet as well. So make sure you guys go ahead and do your thing. Go to these stores, because they're starting to get a lot of good inventory in, whether it is a new silhouettes or older ones. Make sure you guys go ahead and check yours, because you guys just never know what you guys might find. But as you guys see, we already up to a size 11.5. Still finding things here and there, but nothing too crazy. That's to show you guys, but I want to still show you guys stuff that they held on the back wall that we've been finding at Burlington, Ross, as well as at this Nike outlet that we haven't been seeing before. Like these all over red 270s. These was going for $129, and as you guys know, Ross has been getting a couple pairs of them in, but they've been having them on a high price point, which is around $80. And as you guys see, to get the box and everything, you guys have paid $115 plus the additional $20. So you guys probably have $100 out the door with those shoes. But you guys still get the box, missing the lid, but I mean, you still get the box, and you guys still have the actual same shoes. Still be a little bit cheaper, but I feel like Ross will actually have those shoes out there for maybe around $50 to $60, not $80. But you guys let me know if you guys think that price point is really still high on those 270s at Ross down in the comments down below. But we're still going through the men's section. As you guys see, we're still finding Vapor Maxes as well as other Nike sneakers still sitting around on the back wall, like these Air Force Ones all over white with the baby blue or dark blue outer sole, going for $110. Those are going to be additional 20 on those as well. So those is pretty clean. And they also had the Wonder Rise 3 sitting over in the men's section. But this one right here is going to be the real big sizes. I think they had it from size 18 through 14, which is actually good size point depending on the person that actually wants the shoes. I know once you get past size 15, it's really hard for people to get shoes. So I know when a bigger sizes be sitting around, it's actually pretty cool, because I know a lot of those sizes still do sell on eBay or Maccabi and stuff like that. So make sure you guys pick those up as well if you guys want to go ahead and sell those on your actual selling market. But this is a few things that we found in the actual section of the aisles for the men's before we actually jump over to the women's section. Wasn't really much over there besides those few finds that we just showed. But now jumping over to the women's section, they actually had these Cloud 13 lows sitting around, size 5.5 as well as a size 7 in women's. They also had these Air Jordan 5 lows as well sitting around. We've been finding these sometimes at the Nike outlet as well. They still was going for retail, which is $180 size 7, but you still got the additional 20% off on these shoes, as well as we also end up finding the Air Jordan 3s. This one been sitting around as well. I'm not really sure why a lot of people are not picking those up. This is a really clean colorway. And then we also found a lot of doubles and triples of shoes in the actual kids section, but I want to just go ahead and show you guys them really quick. Had a lot of Team Jordans, nothing really too crazy, but I still want to show you guys the shoes that they had. And they had, as you guys can see, a lot of the same shoes. And when I say a lot of them, they had like 10 to 12 pairs of the same shoes in all different sizes. But keeping things in the kids section, we end up finding some more Air Jordan 34 sitting around, still going for $140. They had a lot of sizes of those as well sitting around. Then we end up finding some Air Jordan 8s for the women's. This colorway is very clean, but a lot of people not picking them up, so they've been sitting around at the outlet as well as even in the mall. This one's a size 7. They still want to retail for, which was $150, but they had a lot of sizes of those from size 7 all the way down to size 4, 4.5 wide. And then as you guys still see, we got more of those Team Jordan still sitting around, more of the Air Jordan 34 sitting around, as well as they had like a lot of like just running shoes still sitting there as well on this black wall for the kids section. As well, we end up finding some foam posits in the kids section in this black and purple colorway. They had them from size like 5Y all the way up to down to size 3. But that's gonna pretty much be it in the kids section. So let's go ahead and jump over to the heat section and finish off the video. So first thing that we found in the heat section was the Cardinal 7s. It seemed that it was a return because they was like kind of already like worn on the bottom as well. You guys got to see how they were laced up. People pretty much probably either tried them on or probably returned them. We also had the Air Jordan 1 Big Bubble sitting around as well. This one came out on Air Max Day. They also had this Cortez at the bottom with this like lucky green type of colorway on it. Also had the Air Jordan 12s in the all black and yellow colorway sitting around. These was all going for retail with the additional 20% off, but they didn't have too many sizes still sitting around because I had asked around. They had like 4 sizes on only selected sizes, and they said only selected sizes on these shoes. So you guys had to pretty much ask what size they had, and they would go in the back and actually see which, if they had the size or not. But this was pretty much a lot of the stuff they had sitting around at some of these stores that we've been finding in other outlets as well. Besides like these Air Jordan, these dunks right here, these dunks I haven't seen in hand, but this was a clean colorway. Those was pretty nice as well. We found the Air Jordan 3s in the black and green and gray colorway. Those are clean as well, but those pass on them as well. And then we also end up having some Huarache, some Air Force One, some Dunk Panda Highs down here. As you guys see, we've been finding these sitting around everywhere, even at the mall. People are not picking them up because a lot of people want the low top instead of the high top. Then you guys also had some Air Force Ones over there. And you guys had an Air Jordan 1, but I put those up on my TikTok, so make sure you guys go ahead and follow my TikTok because I do show stuff that don't make the video just so you guys can go ahead and bounce back and forth from the actual video to my social media. So if you guys want to see stuff that don't make this video, make sure you guys go ahead and check out my other social media, which is Reggiejaysneakz, down in the description box below. But while this is finishing out, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and get out this video, let you guys go ahead and finish it off. Make sure you guys go ahead, don't forget to go ahead and drop a like on this video, subscribe if you guys haven't already, have notification bells set to on so you guys don't miss when I drop a new video and when I'm dropping. But with that being said, Sneak Crew, in the meantime, between time, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. I'm gonna see you guys on the next one. I'm up out of here.